So in lesson 5, example 2, what we need to learn is very similar to what we did in example 1. Example 1 talked about area, and you see here in example 2, when you look at this cage with the iguana, that the cage has volume. And the reason it has volume is because it's a cube. Volume is how much we are actually going to place inside something. So in this case, there are 343 square or cubic feet that's how much this box will hold. So when we measure this, we are actually measuring it with cubes. We're not measuring it with squares anymore. We're measuring it with cubes. So the example says Kyle has a large cube-shaped terrarium for his iguana. He wants to cover the opening with a square screen. What are the dimensions S for the screen? So when we do this one, guys, we have to remember that the formula for volume is V equals S cubed. That means volume equals side cubed. Notice that it is different from area. Area equals side squared. Volume equals side cubed. Now, we learned that we can do the opposite in order to figure that out. So V is equal to 343. But the S cubed, we don't know. So in order to figure out S, we have to do the cube root of each side. So I am going to grab the calculator again from Math Tools. So you can click on Math Tools and grab your calculator, but here's the calculator. And we are trying to find the cube root of 343. So when we do the cube root of 343, we get 7. So therefore, we know that the side lengths are 7 by 7 by 7. Now, here's the deal with volume. Volume is different from area because area is said that we could have two possible answers. So when we square something or find the square root of it, we actually get two answers. In the last case, it was positive 5 and negative 5. But in this case, when the volume is 343 feet cubed, and we know that the side lengths are 7, the side lengths can only be positive because 7 times 7 times 7 gives me 343. But if I would do negative 7 times negative 7 times negative 7, it would give me negative 343. So therefore, we cannot use negatives. There are not two answers to volume. There is only one, and all of those answers are positive. So be careful of that. Volume only has one answer. When you get the cube root of something, it has one answer. That answer is positive. That should be written in your notes. When you do something squared, remember it has two answers, positive and negative. Okay, so we want to solve x cubed equals 64. If we do x cubed equals 64, that means we have to do the inverse operation to both sides. That means we would do the cube root of x cubed, which would just be x, and the cube root of 64. So if you go to your calculator and we do the cube root of 64, then we would end up with the number 4, because that is one of the ones you need to know before high school. So 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64, and 5 cubed is 125. Those are the 5 you need to know before you go to high school. You can pause the video and write those down if you'd like. And those are the 2 that you have to make sure you understand. That is all there is to this one. Hopefully it's very simple and very easy for you.